Okay, today we're working in 1.3, right expressions. It starts in your book on page 15. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vocabulary words today, which I think we can define pretty quickly. If we go and we think about product, product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So I'm going to keep it simple here and put multiplication answer. So if product is the multiplication answer, quotient is the division answer, the answer to a division problem. Sum is the answer to an addition problem. Difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. Unit rate, oops, didn't spell so well there, so let's try that again. Sorry, guys. So here we go. Subtraction is difference. So unit rate is per one. It might be the cost of one. It might be how many items are in one box. But we want to take it down to its simplest form. How many per one? So moving on, again, we are in 1.3. It starts on page 15. Our one goal for today is to translate verbal phrases into expressions. So we're going to take words and turn them into algebra. So if you look on page 15, we have one example here that goes along with example 1. It says, translate the phrase, the quotient when the quantity 10 plus a number x is divided by 2 into an expression. So the key term I see here first is quotient. That tells me I'm going to be dividing. So I'm going to immediately draw my fraction line. I then have 10 plus a number x. 10 plus a number x. So that's how I change these words into an expression. Now I have them divided by 2. So I have to decide what's going on the top and what's going on the bottom. The top number is the 10 plus x, and the divided by 2 indicates it would be on the bottom. So the expression would be 10 plus x divided by 2. I found a few more examples. These are not in your book. I just wanted to practice a little bit more. So number 4 says the product of 6 and y. We would write that as 6y. No need for a raised dot. The number next to a variable means to multiply. 50 divided by h. Remember, we do not use the division symbol. We use fraction for division in algebra. The sum of 15 and a number x. 15, sum means to add. X is our unknown. 3 less than the square of a number p. So I'm going to square p. Square means the second power. 3 less would mean I'm going to subtract 3. Number 12, 5 more than 3 times a number w. 3 times a number w. 5 more would mean adding 5. Okay, so for unit rates, again, we're at 300 yards in 1 minute. It's 300 yards in 1 minute. 1 minute becomes 60 seconds because we need to get it to its smallest measure. Yards, we want to go to feet. So 300 yards, there's 3 feet, just as a reminder, 3 feet in 1 yard. So if there's 3 feet in 1 yard, our 300 yards would have 900 feet. So now we need to do a little bit of division. Before we divide, let's cancel, and we're left with this equation, which is 90 divided by 6. Goes in 1 time. 30 divided by 6 goes in 5 times, works out evenly. So our answer is 15 feet per second, and that's our unit rate. So our assignment today, we're working on 3 through 23, the odd. And at the end here, we have a quick wrap-up just so you can demonstrate that you can use that you can translate verbal phrases into expressions. Write an expression for the situation. Here's the situation. The number of miles left in a 425-mile trip after m miles have been traveled. So we start at 425 miles. M is our unknown. To know how many are left, we're going to have to subtract. So that would be our expression. We'll double check it here just to be sure. And that is correct. And then it says find the unit rate. 18 figures in 6 boxes. So we want to know how many figures in 1 box. To find that, we're going to divide 18 divided by 6 is going to give us 3. So our answer would be 3 figures in one box. There's the unit rate, and we will double check just to be sure. So that's 1.3. Take a look at it. Ask questions in class if you have them.